Hayato was sent to the archives to fetch a routine recruitment file. But nothing about this afternoon would be routine. Behind a stack of folders, a yellowed poster fluttered. 2 faces, the word Traitors stamped in faded red.
Those eyes, that jawline. It's like staring into a twisted mirror. Number. That's impossible. My parents died fighting Titans. They were heroes.
But the poster told a darker story. Executed as traitors. And the execution date was before Hayato was even born. The faces were unmistakably his. The same pale skin, the same dark hair, the same earnest eyes. He was the son of traitors.
I was raised on a lie. Everything I believed, false.
He tore the poster from the board, hid it inside his uniform. No one could ever know. His hands trembled as he folded the paper, a secret that threatened to unravel his entire life.
Who were they really? Why did the Corps lie? I'm going to find the truth, no matter what it costs.
Hours later, Hayato stood before a cheering crowd in the Corps Square. They had come to see the hero orphan, the boy whose parents died fighting Titans.
They don't see me. They see a story, a lie carved into a monument.
Hayato, you are the pride of the Corps. Show them what a real soldier looks like.
Even Rico. His eyes burn with faith. If he knew the truth, would he still call me friend? My parents gave their lives for humanity. I stand here as their legacy, proud to serve the Corps that raised me.
The crowd roared, buying every word. But beneath his uniform, the folded poster scratched against his skin like a blade.
Every syllable a lie, and yet I have to smile, or everything falls apart.
That was incredible. You always fire up the new recruits. I wish I had half your strength.
It's just words, Rico. The Corps is what matters. I am nothing special. I can't live this lie anymore. Tonight, I'll find the truth. There has to be a file, a record, something that tells me who they really were.
Alone in his barracks room, Hayato scanned the copied personnel files. His past was buried somewhere in those papers.
Come on. There must be a birth record, an intake form, anything about Ren and Mira.
Then he found it. A yellowed medical record, marked with the official Corps seal, dated 18 years ago. Infant intake, Hayato. Parents, Ren and Mira. Cause of death, execution for treason against the Corps.
Executed for treason. That's the real reason. But what did they do to deserve death?
The record also stated, transferred to Nursery B, next of kin, none. The Corps had taken him as an infant, erasing his real parents.
I was raised to worship the very people who killed them. This record proves they hid the truth.
He folded the medical record and placed it inside the metal box under his bed, next to the execution poster.
Now I have 2 pieces, Ren and Mira. I swear I'll uncover your whole story.
The Corps' beloved mascot had turned against them, and no one suspected a thing. Hayato stood in the orphanage's old records room, searching for any trace of his origins.
Excuse me. I am looking for files from Nursery B around 18 years ago. It's for a commendation review.
A dusty folder was handed over. Inside, tucked behind stale intake forms, was a faded photograph. On the back, in elegant script, Ren and Mira, Laboratory Division. An old caretaker muttered nearby, "Those two? They were scientists who dug too deep." The Corps silenced them.
So that's it. They weren't fighters, they were researchers, and they were killed for what they found. If they were scientists, they must have left notes, research, evidence. I have to find it.
That night, Hayato returned to the classified records section of the Corps archives, flashlight in hand.
The truth is hidden in these walls. I won't stop until I uncover every last secret.
The weight of the stolen photograph in his pocket burned with a new purpose, to prove that Ren and Mira were heroes, not traitors. In the deepest part of the archives, Hayato slipped past a rusted sign, restricted, classified materials only. In a forgotten corner, a folder bore the names, Ren, Mira, Laboratory Notes, property of Corps Science Division. Hayato opened it with trembling hands. Inside were diagrams of Titan anatomy, chemical formulas, and a handwritten manifesto. The Titan conversion program must be stopped. We have evidence of human experimentation. If we do not act, the core will weaponize innocent people.
They weren't traitors. They were trying to save lives from the core's own creation.
A note at the bottom in Mira's handwriting. They will kill us. But if you find this, know we died for the truth.
They knew they'd be executed, and the core raised me to mock their sacrifice.
He quickly photographed each page with a small device. Footsteps echoed in the corridor. Someone was coming.
I have to get out, but now I have the weapon to destroy the core's lie.
The truth was far worse than he imagined, and yet, the deepest betrayal, the reason the core had kept him alive, remained hidden. Later, alone in his barracks, Hayato's exhaustion finally overtook him. His eyes closed, and the darkness pulled him under. In his sleep, a sharp memory surfaced. A bright lab, a woman's voice, gentle but fierce.
Hayato, my little one, you must remember, we left a piece of ourselves just for you.
The image twisted. A door slammed open, and a younger commander stormed in, his face cold as iron.
Ren, Mira, you've crossed a line with this research. The core orders you to stop immediately.
We won't let you turn innocent people into monsters. The world will know what you are doing.
That argument. I saw it like I was there, but I was just a baby. How can I remember this?
He pressed his fists against his temples. The vision felt too precise, not a dream, but a message carved into his mind.
These memories aren't natural. Someone put them inside me. But why? What am I supposed to remember?
The core had shaped him from infancy, but he was beginning to suspect that his mind, too, was a weapon they had primed. The next morning, Hayato moved through the barracks like a shadow. He skipped breakfast, avoided his squad, and kept his head down.
Hayato, I've been looking all over for you. You didn't show up for morning drill. What's going on with you?
I am fine. Just tired from the rally. I didn't sleep well.
You've been tired for days. You are missing meals, skipping drills. You barely look at me anymore. Talk to me, Hayato.
I can't tell him the truth. He'd never believe me. And if he did, he'd report it. I am losing him. Either way, I said I am fine. Just drop it, Rico. Not everything is your business.
We're friends, aren't we? You used to tell me everything. What happened to that?
For a single heartbeat, Hayato almost broke. But the cold face of the commander from his dream flashed behind his eyes, and the words died.
Some things don't need to be shared. I am loyal to the core. That's all that matters.
Without another word, Hayato turned and walked away. The silence between them was heavier than any argument. That evening, Hayato slipped back into the archives, this time hunting for execution records. In a cold file at the back, he found a photograph of the execution, a crowd shot taken from the square.
And there, standing in the front row, watching the young commander. He was there when they died.
Attached was an official transfer order. Infant male, next of kin none, to be raised in Nursery B under Core Directive. Paper clipped to the order. A tiny photograph of a black-haired baby in the arms of a core nurse.
That was me. The commander stole me from my parents' execution and made me his mascot.
The coldness of the design sank in. He was raised to be the face of the very organization that murdered his family.
I am not just a lie. I am the proof of their crime, twisted into a weapon against the truth.
He photographed every document, tucking the device into his pocket. His heart pounded, but his resolve only hardened. But even with all this, the darkest question remained. Why had they kept him alive when his death would have been simpler? The answer lurked in the very mind they had shaped. That night, the dream returned, sharper, urgent. He stood in a hall of stained glass, blue and gold wings blazing in the light.
Hayato, this place is real. The evidence is hidden here. The key to unlock it is already inside you. You've carried it since we died.
The glass shattered, and he woke gasping, hand clutching his chest.
The stained glass window. I've seen it before. When I was a child.
He grabbed a pencil and sketched from memory. A building with a rose window, stone steps.
This is real. My mother led me here. I have to find it before they know.
The drawing was rough, but the truth was clear. The core kept him alive as a key to hidden evidence. He was now in a race against his own mind, and the people who programmed it. The anniversary rally was days away. Hayato stared at his notes, a fire building in his chest. He would use the core's own stage to destroy them.
I'll reveal the evidence from the podium. The crowd will have to listen. I am the hero they trust.
Commander, Hayato hasn't been himself. He's hiding something, skipping duties, lying to me. Something's wrong.
I've been watching. Your concern is noted. Leave him to me.
Within the hour, a corporal delivered a sealed summons to Hayato. Report to the commander's office immediately.
Rico, it must have been him. He thinks he's saving me, but he just handed me to the wolves.
He slid the metal box from under his bed, securing the evidence camera in his pocket. If the commander wanted a confrontation, Hayato would be ready. The corridor to the commander's office stretched long and dark. Each footstep echoed like a hammer on his ribs.
If this is the end, I won't break. I'll make them hear the truth, even if it's the last thing I do.
He knocked. From within, the commander's voice, "Enter." The trap door swung wide. Hayato stepped inside. The commander stood with his back to him, gazing at a framed recruitment poster from Hayato's childhood.
You were searching through records, weren't you? Taking photographs. I've been amused by your little rebellion.
He knows everything. But how? Rico couldn't have known the details. I was just cataloging old files, routine duty. I don't know what you are accusing me of.
Oh, don't lie. You found the execution poster, the medical record, even the lab notes. I expected this day would come. In fact, I've been waiting for it for 18 years.
Waiting for it? He planned for me to discover the truth? My whole life has been a trap from the start. You wanted me to find out? Why would you risk me exposing everything?
Because your parents, clever traitors, hid the one piece of evidence we couldn't find. And only you can lead us to it.
The words hit like a blade. He was never a mascot or a symbol. He was a key, forged in lies for a lock only his mind could open.
Before they were executed, your parents hid the complete evidence of the Titan conversion program using a neural lock. They implanted a trigger in you as a toddler. The memories only surface when you confront the truth. Exactly what you've been doing.
The stained glass window, the place my mother showed me. It's the location they hid the evidence. My rebellion itself unlocked their message. They planned this long before they died, and now the core wants to steal it.
Now you will take us to the evidence. Refuse, and we'll extract it from your mind piece by piece.
You killed them to protect this secret. You think I'll hand you the weapon to keep it buried?
Your cooperation is a courtesy. We have neural probes that will strip every memory you own. Painfully.
They'll tear my mind apart, but if I can get out, even for a moment, I can broadcast the truth before they stop me.
The commander gestured lazily. From the shadows, two guards stepped forward, their hands gripping electric batons. Hayato's eyes swept the room. The window was high, but the fall might buy him one chance. One chance was all he needed.
Take him, now.
The guards lunged with crackling batons, but Hayato was already diving to the side, adrenaline screaming through his veins.
No reasoning, no negotiation, only survival.
He ducked under a swinging baton, drove his fist into a guard's jaw, then bolted for the distant window.
Don't let him reach the rally.
He grabbed a wooden chair and swung it. Glass exploded outward, shards raining into the darkness. Without pause, he hurled himself through the shattered frame, jagged edges ripping his uniform and cutting deep.
Run. The rally stage is the only weapon left. I'll make them listen, even if it kills me.
He crashed onto the corridor floor, rolled and forced his trembling legs to stand. Blood from his temple blurred his vision. Boots thundered behind him, accompanied by the commander's roar. He sprinted toward the rally square lights. The camera clutched to his chest. Hayato tore through the back alleys. his blood smearing the walls. The rally square lights flickered at the end of the street.
Hayato, stop. What are you doing? Running like a criminal.
Rico, not now. I can't let him stop me. Get out of my way. I don't have time to explain.
Explain what? That you've been lying to everyone. To me? I trusted you, Hayato.
I lied because I was raised as a puppet. Look, these are my parents, executed as traitors for trying to stop the Corps' crimes.
Rico stared at the yellowed poster, then at the blood on Hayato's face. His grip loosened, but his jaw remained set.
It can't be true. The core is all we have. You've been tricked by whoever gave you this.
He's too deep in the lie. Just like I was. I can't save him. I can only save the truth.
With a cry of frustration, Hayato pushed past his friend and sprinted toward the rally stage, leaving Rico alone in the darkness. Hayato burst into the rally square, bloodied and gasping. The crowd awaiting the anniversary speech turned in confusion.
The stage. I am so close. I'll reach it, even if I have to crawl.
Before he could grab the microphone, iron hands clamped his arms. Corps guards waiting in the wings wrenched him backward.
Enough theater. Gag him and drag him inside. The public has seen nothing.
They'll silence me in the shadows. I only need 1 moment, 1 second with the mic.
The crowd murmured, uneasy. They recognized their beloved orphan, now a bleeding fugitive.
Let them see what you really are.
A guard's baton cracked against his ribs. He collapsed against the podium, but his fingers still clung to the edge.
The camera. If I can press the transmit button before they break my hands, the truth will still fly.
The commander loomed above him, eyes burning with decades of secret hate. The microphone dangled inches away, untouched. Hayato twisted in the guard's grip and bit down hard into the flesh of his wrist. The guard shrieked and instinctively released him. He stumbled forward, grabbed the microphone from its stand, and pulled it to his mouth.
Every lie I've ever spoken. This is the price. The truth explodes here. I am not the orphan of heroes. I am Hayato, son of Ren and Mira, the traitors you were told to hate. The Corps executed them for trying to expose the Titan conversion program.
A collective gasp rippled through the crowd. Older citizens whispered the names Ren and Mira like a forbidden prayer.
I was kept alive as a key to their hidden evidence. They programmed my mind.
Silence him. He'll destroy everything we built.
But the crowd pressed closer, their eyes wide, their silence more damning than any shout.
This is it. The moment my life was made for. I will finish what they started here.
The boy is injured and delirious. He knows nothing. Look at him, bleeding and broken.
Then let me prove it. I have a memory that only the commander would recognize, a building with a stained glass window.
He closed his eyes, and the image rose from the depths, a chapel with blue and gold wings blazing in the light.
It's on the eastern outskirts, hidden behind sycamores. A stone building with a rose window. The glass forms a pair of wings.
The commander's face went gray. That chapel was a Corps black site, a place no civilian, no soldier Hayato's age could ever know.
The evidence is in a metal box, buried beneath the altar. My parents put it there before they were dragged to the gallows.
He's insane. This is a coincidence, a lucky guess. I order you to shut him down now.
But nobody moved. The guards exchanged uncertain glances. The commander's desperation spoke louder than Hayato's words.
Believe me or kill me. The truth is already out. The memory you implanted to control me is the very thing that will bury you. Go to the eastern edge of the city, past the old sycamore grove, and you'll find a stone chapel. The Corps hid their crimes there.
Murmurs spread like fire. Some in the crowd knew of the abandoned chapel. Others recognized the sycamore grove.
Beneath the altar, there's a metal box. Inside are original recordings, documents, proof of the Titan conversion experiments.
Gag him. I don't care if you have to break his jaw. Stop him now.
2 guards rushed the podium, but a wall of civilians stepped forward. Ordinary people, tired of lies, blocked their path. An elderly woman shouted, "Let him speak. We deserve the truth." And the crowd echoed her roar.
They're choosing, not the core, not the lies. They're choosing the truth.
You fools. He's a traitor. Arrest anyone who blocks the guards.
But the crowd surged, a human barricade, their loyalty shattered by a boy they'd once cheered as a puppet. The truth had been spoken, and no baton or order could stuff it back. The commander's reign was ending live before a city of witnesses. The commander's face twisted into a mask of pure hatred. From his coat, he drew a slim pistol and leveled it at Hayato's chest.
No? You won't take him.
The bullet struck Rico square in the chest. He crumpled over Hayato, a crimson bloom spreading through his uniform.
Rico, why? You didn't believe me.
I saw your eyes on the stage. You were telling the truth.
The crowd erupted. A dozen hands seized the commander's arms, wrenched the gun away, and dragged him down the podium steps.
Unhand me. I am your commander. I'll have you all executed.
No one listened. The guards, seeing the tide, dropped their batons and stepped back, their loyalty evaporating.
Hold on, Rico. Don't leave me now. Not after you've finally understood.
He pressed the camera into a bystander's hands. Take it to the chapel. Show everyone. Then, with a roar of grief, he held his friend tighter. Rico's eyes opened one last time. His hand found Hayato's sleeve and held on.
Go to the chapel. Show them what they killed us for.
Hayato touched his forehead to Rico's. Then he gently laid him on the stage and turned eastward. He ran through the streets, past the sycamore grove, with a river of citizens following behind. The old chapel emerged in the dawn light, its rose window blazing blue and gold wings. Hayato threw open the doors and fell before the stone altar, his breath ragged. Beneath a loose stone, his fingers found a heavy metal box. He pried it open with bleeding hands. Inside, reels of film and a signed document. Proceed with Titan conversion program. Authorized, Commander. He lifted a film canister to the light. The evidence his parents died to protect was finally free. He staggered into the sunlight, holding the box high, and the crowd fell utterly silent. Within hours, the films were projected onto the white stone of the Corps headquarters. Every citizen saw the experiments, the orders, the commander's own signature. By evening, the gallows where Ren and Mira died stood empty and silent. Hayato walked alone to that barren square, his parents' photograph clutched in his hand. He knelt in the dust and placed the photo at the foot of the execution post. Then he rose and saluted, not the Corps, but them. The wind lifted the edges of the photograph, but he set a small stone atop it to hold it in place.
I am no longer the Corps' orphan. I am your son.
He turned away. The gallows would be torn down soon, but the truth would remain. In the distance, the stained glass chapel still glowed with the colors of a new dawn. He walked forward, his shadow long on the ground, toward whatever came next. The yellowed execution poster, the first crack in the lie, fluttered and blew away in the morning breeze. Hayato stood at the edge of the execution grounds, watching the sky lighten over the distant rooftops.
No more masks. No more lies. I am just Hayato now.
The breeze carried the scent of sycamores and the faint echo of bells from the distant chapel. He reached into his pocket and felt the folded edge of the other poster, the one that had started everything. He let it go. The paper fluttered up, joining the first in the wind, two pieces of a shattered past.
Ren and Mira would want me to live, not as a weapon, but as their son.
He turned and began the long walk back toward the city, his steps lighter than they had ever been. The dawn spread gold across the rooftops, and the chapel window blazed like a beacon.
I'll find my own path. They gave me that.
And as the sun rose fully, Hayato vanished into the light, no longer a mascot, no longer a key, just a boy with a name and a truth that could never be silenced.